Morning, happy Monday, happy Monday. It's not manic, it's just Monday. Hopefully, we're waking up to a pretty calm morning. Happy birthday to those who are having a birthday. How about that full moon? That was pretty cold, pretty cold. Very cold. Got your hats and gloves out, huh? Extra blankets, huh? Make sure we're cleaning them. A little extra. It used to be like every 6 months, but I think like more often, as your schedule allows, because it takes a long time to really like dry a quilt. But good morning, good morning, good morning. Hopefully, we're ready for the traffic and the rigmarole of, the routine. Get those kids ready. And while we're on the subject of kids, I wanted to address this thing on like, okay, so we're in the information age where everybody's got like all this access to information. Ugh, definitely about to upgrade these. But yeah, that was information. But yeah, we have this thing on TikTok and YouTube where we're giving out these informations and I keep coming across all of these like really all right, so education is key, right? And we want to teach. But like some stuff it holds a big responsibility when you're teaching it. So when these TikTokers or decided to do, I guess, witch talk or whatever, and they decided to start doing all these, I guess, love spells or whatever they want to call them, they thought it was cute. And it actually did made an uptick in people like starting to seek like esoteric knowledge and occult knowledge and things of that nature. But the thing about it is, it's like a lot of times the first thing people do with things that they don't know anything about are the wrong things. And they don't take in account the collateral damage of taking part in such things. And a lot of it is just a bunch of like smoke and mirrors. Somebody like misplacing taking your mail. It starts off really simple and really small, but the problem is we already live in a world of smoke and mirrors. So when someone takes it upon themselves to partake in such situations, like they're adding to, I guess, the misery and the confusion of society. I guess, follow me. So, if you have any like kids, adult kids, kids graduating, things of that nature, they're like in a situation where they're not being held accountable because they're not quite adults and they don't quite understand. And then they have access to things. They have more access to things than the smaller kids. And the crazy thing about it is the smaller kids are looking up to their teenage brothers and sisters. So it's all like a trickle down effect. And God forbid that there's like a irresponsible adult who's putting this information out here, not realizing that their kids watching, because I see where some kids that are not 18 are on social media. They're allowed to have access to social media. Oh, I asked my mom. And some of them are asking their mom and some are not. And they're still getting access to these things. So it's like, yes, we're also in a accountability era. We're also in a, not just information. We also need to be accountable for this stuff because once it gets out here, you can't really take it back. So that's the one thing. And like I even came across like someone actually teaching the dark psychology. They're teaching a lot of dark psychology. They're writing books and things of that nature. And it's interesting, yes, but it's a reason why a lot of that information was kept in one place and not ready for everybody else. So now that the cat's out of the bag, what do we do? Because you have people on a small scale doing it, but you don't know how many people on a big scale are doing it and they can afford it and they can, they got the resources and things of that nature. So try to be mindful. And then it's just wild how this network of just like idle minds works. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of people out here that have nothing else to do, and they'll do a favor not realizing that that favor costs somebody their livelihood, even their lives. So, like, the bad intentions, they're out here, and just be mindful. But you're here, so thank you for coming. So anyway, so yeah, that part. And I think there's a pack of either kids or idiots that are there's not only spreading out STDs, but they're spreading out bad informations. And I think they have a pack to like unalive their parents. And if you have any kids that have access to your information and things of that nature, take a look. Go on your websites. Make sure you're looking and seeing what's being done behind your back, because these kids are different nowadays. They're doing weird stuff for likes and attentions, and they don't really have like they're not thinking for themselves. They're jumping on the bandwagon and they're not realizing that one day they are going to be parents. One day they're going to be, you know, our age. So all that backwards plotting and planning and stuff, just know we're in a different world now. And the same way that you can gain knowledge, everybody else can gain knowledge too and find out exactly what you're doing, especially with the gang stalking, because that's part of the little situation you guys start cooking up, jump on, try to say weird stuff to people, try to make them deter them from where they're going with their conversations, try to lead the conversation, try to make a person look bad. All sorts of harassing comments, not really liking anything, just chiming on to basically say anything, trying to mass report your stuff. And it's like all in conjunction. It's like the same IPs, just going to the same, bouncing back to the same servers, just doing the same thing over and over again. Hey, you ready to gang stalk? We're going to gang stalk her. She's on now. That sort of thing. And it's really sad that these people don't have anything else to do. They don't want to get ready for the future or make sure that their future is secure. They'd rather just make sure someone else doesn't get a future for whatever frivolous reason they think they might get away with ultimately. So, that being said, let's draw the cards. And good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy birthday. And congratulations to any new kids. Congratulations to any new unions. Congratulations to your new fiance, to your new boo, to your new beau. Congratulations. And congratulations for any new breakups. I mean, if you have a breakup, this is what people get shamed for breaking up. But I'll say this, it could have been worse. And if you would have stayed, they would have done more. So, congratulations on that too. Yep. And shout out to the farmers, shout out to the builders, the ones who actually like nail and hammer. Um Shout out to you guys. We really need you guys for building and things of that nature. Shout out to you all. Shout out to the healthcare workers that still have the passion, for their jobs in this crazy society where they've decided that they wanted to, mess with the healthcare workers. Shout out to you all. Shout out to the ones that are still doing it right, because everybody's not doing it for the right reason. So, With that being said, respectfully. Shout out to the service members. Shout out to, the blue collar folk, shout out to the janitors, shout out to the people who work in food service, shout out to, you know, um, the bus drivers, shout out to all those professionals that keep things moving. It seems like a thankless job at times, but you make society work. And thank you. Thank you very much. So, what's up today? It's Monday. It's Monday. Hopefully, we're having coffee. We had coffee or whatever. Wow. Thanks for coming. Even though you don't have anything really positive to say, thanks for coming. So yeah, my cards were upright. So it's a chariot upside down. So somebody's not going anywhere anytime soon. And there's a swift cut, 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 cut. Oh, poor Cancer. That's the 7. So it's complete doom. You've been cut off and it's over. Cycle done. This is what we got at the bottom, the Queen of Swords. So as the Queen of Swords cut you off, so somebody's salty. Your woman left you, you can't get no poom poom. Oh, the baby can't get no poom poom. All right. That's why you're here this morning, and I have no woman, I get no poom poom. Nah. Ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And when you get it, it dry up. It dry up because it dry up because you're back the man, really. Fire for you, fire for you, fire for your bun, fire for your bun. All right, so now we've got the 6 of Cups, familiarity, happy memories, reminiscing childhood memories, innocence, joy, nostalgia. So who's stuck in the past? You stuck in childhood memories? Grow up. Grow up. Like, really? All right. So, this is what's happening. Stuck. Somebody's stuck, stagnant, stuck in the past, childhood memories, good memories. Now, I didn't say there were bad memories. Looks like they're stuck in those memories and they can't get past it. So, it's some child. Somebody being childish or a child. It's somebody being real young, childish. Yeah, these are upright. Page of Cups, upside down. Emotional immaturity. I just said that. Emotional immaturity, insecurity, disappointment, new ideas, creative blocks. So you can't come up with anything new. So someone stuck, stagnant, and just being straight up childish. All right, let's keep. Okay, why is everything? All right. 3 of Pentacles, disharmony, misalignment, working alone, lack of teamwork, disorganized, group conflict. Y'all can't even get y'all stuff together to harass nobody. Oh, it's so obvious you miserable. Am I pulling cards on these negative people? Oh, then we got the tower moment. That's the next card. Oh, that's why they disappeared. Where'd your friends go? Come back. Nobody wants to play with you. Perhaps you went to play with yourself. Tower moment. Sudden change, upheaval, revelation, disaster, awakening, release, sudden insight. So somebody realized they were being a douche. Oh. Oh, poor things. So somebody's having a tantrum. I lied to you not. I'll show you the cards. Ace of Swords. Seven, the Chariot, upside down, stuck, stagnant, move, not moving, self sabotage, all that good stuff. Yeah. And then the Six of Cups, familiarity and all that jazz. See, you used to be happy. What happened to you? You decided to be bitter. What happened? Like, what happened to make you so angry? Why so angry? And now we got the Page of Cups. This was the emotional immaturity. Jubby, 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 jubby. Yeah, this is you. These are the cards. I didn't say anything. I just went on and just pulled the cards. So you can see what type of negative, nasty energy you putting out here. And then the Three of Pentacles, that disharmony, all that good jazz. Yep, 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 yep. And then that topple moment that you hit. Booyah. It wasn't me. It was you. The fact that you're here means that you believe in me, honey. Yeah, you woke up to see me. I am so flattered. Wonderful. And yes, I will sing a song because that's what you're here for. You're here to see me. Whether you believe it or not, you're here. You didn't come to see a ghost. And some of your boyfriends won't admit it. They came to see me too. Some of your girlfriends won't say it either. Naughty, 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 naughty. I think it is marvelous you woke up to see me this morning, especially on your Monday. Before we've had coffee, I'm going to have I got mocha and then I have maple pecan. And I think I'm going to go with maple pecan with a little bit of condensed milk this morning. Mm-hmm. Creamy. That, yeah. And I think we're going to make a couple of pieces of French toast. I like French toast with a lot of cinnamon. Because, I mean, that makes it French to me, not the egg. I think the egg and the bread is what makes it French, even though bread is made with egg. But I feel like the cinnamon makes it French for me. The cinnamon. That's all. So, what's up with you guys this morning? I actually need to pull for a sign, not the negative energy that just came out. I actually just pulled those cards just to see what they were talking about on there, because it was all them just being childish. So yeah, let's do a water sign reading. Water sign, water sign, water sign. The Fool. All right. So someone needs to take a chance. There's a new beginning. All right. That is Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. New beginnings, possibilities, innocence, spontaneous optimism, trust in life, blind faith, adventure, opportunity, pleasure. So either this is you or somebody wishing this for you or your counterpart. All right. So let's go. Knight of Swords, ambitious, action oriented, driven to succeed, fast thinking, defending beliefs. All right. So the first energy was whoa, whoa. What was that? That was zero. All right. And this is Aquarius Capricorn. Hmm. Aquarius Capricorn cusp. That's whoa, that's weird. All right. So you see this? Yeah. All right. So that says ambitious, action oriented, driven to succeed, fast thinking, defending beliefs. So there's a Capricorn or Aquarius out here that is basically standing up for oneself. Hmm. Keep in mind, this is my water reading. So there is something about this. Either this is you or the person you're dealing with or the energies around you. Capricorn, Aquarius, defending beliefs, standing up for oneself, being very ambitious and positive. All right. So we had the Fool in the beginning. So somebody's taking a chance. They're taking a chance. So they're standing up for themselves. They have this in their chart. Water, air, and earth. This is Scorpio Libra energy, Knight of Cups. Creativity, romantic, charm, imagination, beauty, knight in shining armor, following the heart, Prince Charming, proposals. Okay, so someone is standing up for someone else. I don't know if it's a feminine or a masculine energy. There is somebody who is interceding on someone else's behalf. They're telling someone, no, this can't happen, or they're trying to stop it, or they're trying to find some way to stop it. Someone is trying to intercede on someone else's behalf. Now we have the Six of Pentacles, giving, receiving, sharing wealth, generosity, charity, sharing. And this person or the person around them, or they're hoping for some type of generosity. Taurian energy, this is a yes. That's for Taurus. Okay. Next. Still in Taurus energy, no. Financial loss, lack mindset, isolation, loss, worry, need, poverty. That was fast. So let's see. So either someone needs some money and they want to ask for some money, and maybe somebody's trying to intercede and say you shouldn't or you should, or they're saying, or they're trying to make sure that they can get it, or they're helping to get the money. It's something about some money. Someone needs some money, somebody wants some money, or somebody already, yeah, somebody either needs some money or wants some money. And somebody's trying to help. Okay. And then we've got the Sun, positivity, pleasure, happiness, vitality, fun. Okay, so you get the money. Somebody gets the money. Whoever this is, they're going to get it. Or they're going to find out how to get it, find out where to get the money. So that's Sun energy. We're still in Taurian energy. So there's a Taurus that needs money. And this air earth sign is going to help get it for them. Okay. That's what that is. All right. So somebody needs help getting some money, and somebody's coming in to help. Somebody's coming in to intercede and try to help them accomplish this goal that they're trying to get. That's what I see. This Taurus needs or wants money, and they're trying to find out how to get it. It's a yes and a no. And it comes to, yeah, so they're going to find out. Air, water, energy. Yep. Hope that helps for Monday. Let's go further. So I'd like to see how this plays out. So we've got the Knight of Cups, creativity, romantic, charm, imagination, beauty, knight, and shining armor, following the heart, Prince Charming, proposals. That's Libra and Scorpion energy. We just had this, so there's still somebody trying to help out, or trying to, I don't know, save a hoe. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe meditation, contemplation, apathy, reevaluation, disconnected. So hold up. Alex, what's wrong? What are you fussing for? Hello? Why are you fussing? Yeah, he gets upset when it doesn't do what he wants it to do. It doesn't load fast enough. That's his tablet. Okay, so we've got the Four of Cups, meditation, contemplation, apathy, reevaluation, disconnected. So someone feels disconnected in this whole situation. Perhaps they don't like it. There's a Cancer that may not like the situation. They're contemplating something. There's a Cancer situation. There's a Cancer, there's a water sign that isn't necessarily happy with what's going on. There's Sun, positivity, pleasure, Happiness, vitality, fun, joy, warmth, celebration, success, rebirth. All is well, but it's still going to work out. Um, Somebody's going to face financial loss, so maybe they're going to help them get this money. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes. Giving, receiving, sharing wealth, generosity, charity, and sharing. So, yep. Somebody's going to be very generous. They're going to help intercede in accomplishing this wealth. The Cancer may or may not like it, but it's going to happen because the Fool is out again. And here we go. New beginnings, possibilities, innocence, optimism. Yep. So it's definitely going to happen, and someone's going to have a new beginning. I need to look and see what this one little, because every card has a little different character, and I hate when I don't exactly know what that character is. Never seen it before. Ooh, nauseous. Somebody's anxious. It's like a lot of nasty energy. Manic, intoxication, delirium, frenzy, betrayment, folly. Oh. Yeah, no. This is gonna end in a disaster. So I put it so that you can read it yourself. It says folly, mania, extravagance, intoxication, delirium, frenzy, betrayment. In this particular one, it's not gonna go the way that you want it to go. And somebody is plotting and planning and scheming. But do they tell you what they do to you in jail? Especially when they find out what you in there for. Like, they don't tell you that part. Oh, you just think because you see the little YouTube videos and they in there cooking, making hibachi bowls and grills and stuff, that's what you can go in there and do. Better chill. Being weird. This life is not guaranteed, and you're supposed to live it as best you can. And just because you get to live the next 5 minutes, doesn't mean that the next day is guaranteed. So you have to be grateful for what you got and try not to play yourself out, because some of y'all playing yourself out. Keep on chasing these worldly things. Gonna play yourself out faster than you think. But I digress. I save my energy. I don't do all of that. I don't put my hand in bad things. I don't manipulate people's energy. I don't do none of them spell things, none of that stuff. Because God see you. He see you when you do these things, because it's like, yeah, let them mess up their life because that's what they wanted to do. And then when you do it again, it's not a mistake. And then when you do it again, this is your character. So nobody's doing anything. You're doing it to yourself. Boy, oh boy, playing yourself out. All I do is pull my cards and let the information roll off my tongue. After seeing this and reading that, mm, 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 can't feel sorry for some folk. They like negativity. It gives them a boost to their ego. It makes them not feel insecure for that few seconds until they get the next person to try to rub some of that bad energy off on. Ooh, stay safe, folks. And you know, Christmas is when people get like seasonally depressed and they start remembering, you know, past memories. Like I said, not all memories are good, not all memories are bad, but they start remembering things that happened around Christmas. You know, start missing folk that aren't there, that they celebrated a lot of things. And you know, Christmas is one of the most powerful holidays because this marks, you know, the accomplishments of the year before you start all over again. So y'all better be careful and gentle with folks. Some people don't have a lot to lose. And they really don't feel like, you know, it's worth living. That's why I say hi and I smile at folks because that could be buying somebody else another day, you know? So, yeah, be careful during this holiday season. Find cheer where you can, spread cheer where you can. Stay away from negative folk if you can. Mm, 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 mm. Poor folk. There's a lot of hypersexuality out here. Make sure that you going to the doctors and using condoms and things of that nature because it's some people that don't have nothing to do. All they think about is sex, violence, and destruction. Very, very bad, nasty people. And a lot of you keep probably thinking, oh, it's always men. No, it's not. There are some these women out here that, for some odd reason, they think it's cool. They think it's going to make them more popular on the male side to behave and act and say the things that they say. But honey, really, what are you doing? You're winning for who? Because when it happens to you, then it's a problem. Sir, when it happens to your mom or your daughter, then it's a problem. When it's happening to your little girlfriend, then it's a problem. When somebody's trying to do exactly what you're doing to me right now, then it's a problem. Okay. Anywho, anywho. Good morning. Good morning. Mister, did you come in here to make a bunch of noise? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Yes. Tell me how to fight, yeah. Wasn't supposed to burn me. Tell me how a river was supposed to make it to sea. How the fuck you get up there when it's supposed to be me? How you bitches in that section Well, maybe I paid the fee. Cryptic, 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 cryptic notes. I was drifting, I was sipping, now I am supposed to float. Drifting, drifting, cryptic, 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 cryptic notes. I was drifting, I was sipping, now I am supposed to float. Pain led me to the water. Then I drowned in my desires. I pushed my feet into the earth. Came up with clay like a designer. Tell me how the fire wasn't supposed to burn me. Tell me how a river was supposed to make it to sea. How do you get up there when it's supposed to be me? I bitch in that section when baby I paid the fee. Pain led me to the water. Then I drowned in my desires. I pushed my feet into the earth. Yeah, yeah. Come up with clay like a designer. Cryptic, 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 cryptic notes. I was drifting, I was sipping, now I am supposed to float. Drifting, 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 cryptic, cryptic, cryptic notes. I was drifting, I was sipping, now I am supposed to float. I love that song. I've got to re record that. All right. So have a good day. Bye. Happy Monday.